Keep envisioning the life of your dreams. Have patience and don't settle for anything less than what you truly desire. I didn't even know that Two of Cups is here. It's the new beginning in love, in friendships, in connections. Interesting. I totally forgot that it was there. I just put it because I had my deck. I left it in the sun to soak in some sunlight while I was working and while I was doing other things. Hello. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Here for a reason. You are. My name is Susana. Everybody is welcome here. So let's see. The message that I got is the message that I wrote down on a piece of paper a long time ago, and actually I forgot about it. And today, as I was going, oh yeah, something is coming your way, flowers. Something is coming your way. Your harvest is about to be harvested. Some of you are going to school, or some of you guys are mastering the skill that you already possess, but you started to invest in yourself more in terms of information, in terms of knowledge that you are developing, the skills that you are developing. Guys, I'm telling you, your Nine of Pentacles, the harvest, is about to be gathered, harvested pretty fast. So again, I wrote down that principle of any manifestation. Keep envisioning what you want for yourself, for your future, for your life, for your family. And even if there are delays, hiccups, obstacles, or stagnation, or nothing seems to be going your way, or in the 3D, nothing seems like whatever you're trying to manifest is working, nothing is coming your way. At least it seems like that, and I can relate to that sometimes. Keep envisioning and have patience. Having patience is one of the crucial aspects, not only of manifestation, but life in itself, life in general, that knowledge and realization that not everything, oh my god, this one, it's come out again. Not everything can be done this instance. Sometimes it can, sometimes it cannot. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, your limiting beliefs about what you can have in your life are being let go of. The old way of being is coming to an end, and the new way of being is coming to a start. Nine of Pentacles. Honestly, I rediscovered that card lately, and because before, because every single person who reads tarot, they get so excited about Ten of Cups and the Sun card, and so did I. But then I actually got way more excited about the Ten of Pentacles, even than Ten of Cups, even than the Sun. This card excites me more than anything right now in the tarot deck, to be honest. Because this card is the card of spiritual and financial abundance. It's not only financial abundance. It's not only about relationships. It's about your relationship with God, with the divine, with spirit, with creation, with all that is. And also, this is 5D and higher. But also, it is about the 3D, about your reality, right? Like, it's about your reality here in the earthly realm. Let's call it that. Spiritual and material abundance, community, generosity, wealth, and prosperity. Building a legacy. You guys, you are creating generational wealth. And you're about to reap, or how do you say it? Keep forgetting. How do you say it? You're about to harvest. You are about to reap the harvest, yeah? Ooh. You are about to be very happy. I don't know what's with this harvest thing. English is not my first language, so I'm gonna always use that card sometimes when I'm like, stumble upon words and I don't remember phrases. Sometimes, not always. It's not happening all the time. So, guys, be patient. And I feel like this message is for me. A lot of messages that I've been doing, not a lot, but quite a lot, because I took a break from readings. I was just not in the mood. You know, I don't like forcing things. Guys, some of you guys are going through a major transformation right now. It doesn't matter in which area of your life you're going through this transformation, but with the Tower and death and rebirth, something is crumbling, something is ending. It can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be a belief or beliefs about yourself. You're being reborn like this beautiful phoenix, rising from the ashes, with the Ten of Pentacles showing up again. I'm telling you guys, some of you, you know what comes to my mind? For some of you who have been let go of a job, it did come as a huge surprise, and unpleasant surprise, let's be honest. But then you started using it in your advantage, and I feel like some of you guys went to school or took some courses or started tuning into self-development courses, lectures, podcasts even. Doesn't have to be official, doesn't have to be a certification or diploma. You started to gather information, read self-development books, I feel, or books or information about your specific area of expertise. It doesn't have to be self-development only. It's just an example, because I relate to that. I relate to that a lot. It's easier to give examples when you can relate to something, right? Guys, you're manifesting. Yeah, you definitely went through a bunch of emotions during that period. But guys, I am telling you, some of you guys are, those of you who are doing some kind of studies, courses, retreats, taking lessons, taking whatever it is linked to learning extra on top of what you already know, on top of the skills that you already have and possess. You are taking something extra so you can master your skills. And some of you guys are becoming, or already are, teachers, especially spiritual teachers, spiritual guide, spirit. Beautiful. You're a beautiful teacher. If you are not yet, you're about to become, or you are aspiring to become. This is beautiful. You want to help people, and you guys are actively manifesting. You're actively manifesting something wonderful in your life. But also for some of you guys, this is a reminder that you are the creator, co-creator of your reality. So again, not for all of you, but for some of you, you gotta work a little bit on your mindset, okay? You gotta learn how to reprogram your mindset, your beliefs. A lot of it is subconscious, by the way. You're not even aware of that. Spirit, what would you like to say to my beautiful collective today? Smell water again. Like that ocean it's been in my nose for 3 days now. I don't smell it that vividly right now, but something of a body of water. It can be a lake. Maybe you want to go, maybe you're traveling to a lake, or you live by the lake, or you live around the lakes. Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles. So let me tell you this. I feel like you are this Queen of Swords, the person who is potentially, maybe, not for everybody, but some of you guys are air signs. Libra, Aries. No. What did I say? Aries. Some of you are Aries, but Aries is fire. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, air signs. So you guys are thinkers and overthinkers. You guys are good communicators, and you went through shit. But that made you who you are today. A beautiful, wonderful, confident, or about to be very confident, grounded in the knowing of self and knowing that you are good, you are enough, you are worthy of all of your desires. And also some of you guys are speaking your truth for the first time in your life. You're opening your throat chakra. Some of you, not all of you. Beautiful. And this King of Pentacles, I feel like it is love coming your way. It is for some of you, not all of you, some of you, there is a king coming your way. If you're a feminine and you like kings, there is a beautiful, beautiful, confident, abundant, generous, knowing self-worth king that is going to be right by your side, if not already. But I don't think it's already there. Maybe he's in your orbit somewhere, but he's about to enter your orbit. Or she. It's the personality. So the Nine of Cups, your cups will be filled, guys. New passionate beginning. I did not expect that to turn into a love reading, but Ace of Wands is very often associated with the passionate romantic beginning. I love messages, guys. I love in all. Ooh, yeah, confirmation. This one just flipped. Confirmation, confirmation. We got love coming. We got love coming. Let me read it to you, okay? Ace. I love. I don't even know what that song is. Just made it up. Me and my son, we usually make up songs. New connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, creativity. So take the meaning of that card as it resonates with you. But whatever is resonating with you is still good, still awesome. Creation, what would you like the collective to focus on at this time? What would you like the collective to focus on at this time? What would you like the collective to focus on at this time? What is your advice? What should the collective focus on at this time? So what I'm getting right now, and while I'm waiting for the card to come out, is that the mental prison that you might feel like you are in is just an illusion that was created by your mind. It is not real. That whatever situation you think there is no solution, there is no end, there is no way out, there is always a way out. There is always a choice, you know? This is interesting because I hear, like, when I hear people saying, I didn't have any choice. I'm like, well, there is almost always a choice. You just don't like them. That's the big difference. Like, there is almost always a choice that can be done, but none of those choices is desirable. That's a different thing. I see bunny. Maybe bunny can be significant for some of you guys. I just saw the bunny right before I started the reading, and then the same bunny is running around. We have a field right where our balcony is, and it's so beautiful. And the bunnies are just, especially at night, you see like zombies, like bunnies everywhere. Something is coming your way fast, guys. This is wonderful. I see my neighbor's boy is waving. Some of you guys have kids. Some of you guys have kids. Of course, some of you guys have kids. That's logical. But I don't know, for some reason I thought that it's important to say that some of you guys have kids in the age of 5, 6 years old. That's what I wanted to say. So here I got Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So going back to that belief of yours, do not allow that belief, that old programming, that old way of thinking, that belief that you had about your worth fool you of what you can have. Okay? Because our ego doesn't like the unknown. Our ego doesn't like the getting out of the comfort zone. And very often, if there is something that you haven't worked through yet from your subconscious mind will rule your actions. And without even consciously knowing that, your beliefs, your old beliefs will dictate your emotions and what you think you can have. Because even if, so listen carefully, listen closely, if you haven't yet worked through all of your limiting beliefs about money, about love, about pretty much anything that you are worthy of, which is love, respect, self-esteem, me time, self-love, lots of money, and all that goodness that we can all benefit from, right? So even if the Ten of Pentacles enters your life, your king, your queen, beautiful, incredible person, but you don't believe that you deserve that life, because your limiting beliefs are telling you that it cannot be, let's say, oh, all of a sudden you have a lot of money, all of a sudden you have a loving partner, all of a sudden you have like lots of amazing, not lots, you don't need to have a lot of friends. You have really, really beautiful community of amazing individuals, right? Like as friends. And then your mind keeps like whispering you, kind of like as this little devil on the shoulder being like, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are that you think that you can live a luxurious life and being loved and being seen and being nurtured and soothed and understood and accepted? Who do you think you are? You come from this and that country, family, whatever, right? So at the end of the day, you will sabotage all of that. If you haven't worked through the limiting beliefs, the old waves of being, because the old ways, they come in waves. Even if you worked on self, the layers still need to be worked on, like a muscle that you would work in a gym. You know, they say healing is a lifelong journey. I wouldn't call it healing, but I would call it work on the self is a lifelong journey, because once you put a lot of effort on the self-work, on the self-love, on the self-development, and evolving and, you know, growing as an individual, there will be always something that will trigger you or challenge you. But how do I put it? Let's say there is something that the old version of you, let's say, was triggered by, and it could take you off the scene for a week, right? It could affect your mood, your state of mind, your state of being for a whole week. And then once you do the work on self, you understand the root cause of the trigger. And then you realize that you let it go. And then the leftover of the same trigger will come to the surface, let's say 2 years later. And yeah, maybe there will be emotional reaction, but you will process it within 15 minutes. And then you will let it go instead of allowing it and giving it the power over you for like a very, very long time. A week to a month, a year, and so on and so on, okay? So doing the work on self is incredibly important, like incredibly beneficial, important, and I would call it even a must. Especially in this day and time where there is so much information, there is so much goodness, that ignorance is a choice that a lot of people unfortunately are making. So once again, guys, you have a new beginning. You have a new beginning. Okay, Spirit, let's wrap it up. Let me show you. This is the card. This is how it flew out. Hierophant. You guys are becoming teachers. Some of you guys already are in the very, very beginning, or maybe you are expanding, let's say, per se. Just a random example. Let's say you were a Reiki healer, and then you decided to expand your toolbox of knowledge, and you decided to go and learn the technique of hypnosis or the techniques of past life regressions. It doesn't make you bad at Reiki healing, but you kind of wanted to add a little bit to your toolbox because you're curious, because you want to expand, and maybe you want to offer both services, you know. Or let's say you are like a life coach or lifeguard. Maybe you're a lifeguard, a life guide, transformational guide, or life coach, or you know, whatever you are doing to help people transform their lives. And then you decided to add to your list of, you know, tools to your belt, or whatever, like knots to your belt, how do you call it, stickers to your belt. And you went and got certified in breathwork, like something like that, you know. So you are gonna change the lives of people, guys. And I feel like a lot of you, because I can relate, there is this, as if there is not only a pause, like I will share my personal experience. Currently, I feel that not only the energy is stagnant, is like as if I am put on pause, not only that, but I have this feeling, if to give you the analogy, is like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You know, I'm not going back to my old version of self, no freaking way. But what I mean by that is like, you know, being on pause is one thing, but then challenges come your way that you have to spend all your precious energy dealing with. And you're like, I could spend all that beautiful energy on something good, but not like this crap of earth. No, not the earth as earth. I mean, with all this 3D bureaucracy, you know what I mean? The BS kind of thing. So, anyway, guys, if you are in this pause right now and you feel like you're exhausted physically too, I've been going through this like for about probably 2 months, like physical exhaustion, really fucked up sleep, mental exhaustion too. But what I choose to believe is to have that perspective that it is not happening just because of nothing, just because creation decided to play some wicked games with you. No. What I choose to believe, that there is something going on in energies, that's a given. There are energetic and frequency shifts that are going on, especially people who are sensitive to energies, empaths, and people who are light workers, starseeds, and all that stuff, good stuff, the people who came to help Earth to elevate in frequencies, to elevate into this vibration of love. Okay, so you guys feel it the most. We feel it the most. So if you've been tired, exhausted, emotionally, physically, you feel like your energy levels are almost always at this like 3% kind of thing, take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself as much as you can. Try to have a little bit more sleep. Try to have a more regulated sleep routine. Try to spend some time alone. It's crucial. Try to not overload yourself with responsibilities, with chores, with the to-do list that you will at the end of the day fail anyway, and then you will feel crappy about it, So try to not overload your plate with too much, knowing in advance that you cannot handle it all anyway, okay? What else? It's very important to spend some time in nature, spend some time alone, okay? No matter how much you love your family, you still need a little bit of me time where nobody is asking anything of you, even just your presence. This is already sometimes too much, just your presence. Just 5 minutes of your time, just go in your room or go for a walk alone. No phone, no nothing, just you, nature, God, creation, angels. Speak to them. Speak to them. Speak to the angels of the highest good and compassion. Your cups will be filled, guys. Please, do not settle. I will wrap up with exactly the same message as I began with. Keep envisioning the life that you want. Be patient and do not settle for anything less than what you truly desire. I don't even remember if I said that in the beginning, that third part. Do not settle for anything less than what you truly desire. Whether it's relationships, whether it's career choice, whether it's a place you live, neighborhood, friendship, all that good stuff. Do not settle. Do not ever, ever, ever settle again for anything less that you truly desire. Spend some time in conversation and in connection with the divine realm, with God, with creation, with spirit of the highest good and compassion. Tune in to your connection with your divine parent, which is God, which is creation. And you will start listening, you will start hearing your intuition. A little bit more guidance will start coming slowly but surely, and things will slowly but surely become more clear. But what I want you to know is that no matter what happens, everything is always working out in your favor. Even if you don't see the bigger picture yet, do not allow your ego to convince you otherwise. I know what I'm talking about. So this is the mindset that I am embodying, like full on, to having faith and to not lean on my own understanding and to not allow my ego convince me that this is all bullshit. that there is a bigger picture that is being created in the unseen, If I don't see it, it doesn't mean that nothing is happening, okay? Your ships are coming, guys. Your ships are coming. So stay on the shore, ready, willing to say hello to your manifestations. Guys, I hope that reading helped. You will, your cups will be filled. So keep envisioning. Yeah, it's coming, guys. It's coming your way, my loves. Keep envisioning what you truly desire. Work on your beliefs about what you can have, about your worth, about the life that you can and cannot have, because you can have anything. Just keep envisioning this manifestation of yours. Have patience and do not settle for anything less than that. And we're going to close with the world. This is the card of closing the cycles. Wholeness. You are whole. You are complete. You're a being of God. You are the daughter and the son of God. Creation. You're ending cycles. Some of you guys are traveling the world, literally. Number 21 can be significant for some of you guys. And this is the last card of the Fool's Journey in the Major Arcana. This is the card of completion, of joy, of wholeness, of achievement, of happy endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness, because you went on that walk many times, spoke to your angels and spoke to God, okay? And creation. Your new levels of consciousness, and you are maybe traveling the world as this teacher. You're going to travel the world as this Hierophant. You're going to travel the world doing what you're meant to do. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. I love you guys. Hope that helped. I'm wishing you all the best and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.